Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. So guys, on this video I'm gonna be answering one of the comment which was made by one of my viewers. She or he stated that help us with referencing a case. So looking at assignment 2 of semester 1 in 2024, it stated that first find the case of Makate versus Vodacom, and then it stated that discuss this case in the prescribed format. Let me start with the format. If you're struggling with the format states that facts, legal questions, reasons for the decision or ratio density, and their findings. So if you're struggling with this part, I'm gonna put a tutorial video link, a YouTube tutorial video link, which is going to help you with this part, like explaining starting from facts, legal questions, and what are the facts, if maybe the study guide is not making sense for you, because of most of you guys are like, you don't find that study guide information or stuff like that, too much information and stuff. So the facts is when they're talking about who has taken who to court, based on what, how do they argue, evidence and stuff like that. Legal questions, legal issues which are there left for the judges to answer and stuff like that. Reasons for the decisions, what did the judges say before handing over a judgment? They have to discuss those legal questions. Some of legal questions are going to be ruled out and stuff like that. Why and how? So they explain. There's a lot. And then findings is a conclusion. Did the court let me not say throw, did the court rule on the favor of the plaintiff or defendant, something like that. So yeah, that video will have everything. I won't explain it too much here, because of this one is all about referencing. So when it comes to referencing, guys, IRM as a whole, it needs you to use footnote. I have seen so many students failing this module, even though they have provided the lectures with correct answers, but they failed because of they did not include footnote. So footnote is part of referencing. You reference using footnote. Even when you are writing a portfolio, just know, don't forget, starting from the first question, put footnote. Put footnote. If you're struggling with footnote, in the description of this video, I'm going to add tutorial videos, also links which are going to show you how to insert a footnote using a cell phone, using a PC or computer. So first thing is that you should make sure that you include footnote, and then I don't know this kind of thing, this assignment is the first time seeing it. Most of the time in my times they used to say that include bibliography. So I don't know whether your lecturer forgot about that part or what, or maybe did he or she include it on your announcement or emails. I don't know. But if maybe they require you to include something that is called a bibliography. Bibliography has 4 things: case, law, legislation, books, and journal. Let me show you with a previous assignment. It's not a previous, it's one of the old assignments. I just choose random memorandum. You can see this case is that one of S versus Makwanyane, the case that every law student has to know by heart. So as you can see, by bibliography we have books, and here are those books, and then we have journal article, and then we have case law, legislation. Legislation are the laws which they have used to reference, or maybe let me say to refer in this case, or to help them to find judgment, or maybe to support one of the legal representatives argument and stuff. Yeah? So it's not that difficult. Case law, let me just say that things of bibliography are the sources which were used in the case which you are dealing with. When we are talking about a source, we talk about where you got that information. Like if right now you were to do a research and then you get answers straight from the study guide, and then we ask you, which source did you use? You can say that, no, I got my answers from the study guide, which means that your study guide was your source. If you go to internet was your source. If you go to a magazine is what? Your source. If you use a journal article, it is your source. If maybe you, like we are arguing, and then you tell me about section 25 of the Constitution and stuff like that, what is your source? That legislation. So this is how it is. And then as you can see here, there are so many things. Like let's look at book. Under book, there are so many books there. So even if you find more than one books, you don't have to write them all. You just have to write one. Yeah? And then the other thing is that you need to pay attention when it comes to books and journal articles, because they are referencing more like the same, but it's not the same. Yeah? So you need to pay extra careful, like pay attention, means to say. And so let me make an example when it comes to a case law. Okay? Looking at this case, it is Makate versus Vodacom. But this Makate versus Vodacom, one of the legal representative, or those legal representative, I'm talking about the advocate or attorney which is representing the defendant, or the plaintiff or applicant. Those legal representative could use certain sources. Also the judges, they can also use certain sources in order to hand over judgment or to deal with these legal questions and stuff. So as you could see, it is welcome. This is what. So we look at one of the cases which was used in this thing. In this case. So how do we find it? We look at the footnote of this case. That's how you find all those things of bibliography and stuff. Always first footnote, no, it does not have a case. The first case, okay, it is Makate versus Vodacom. You can take this case. It was first heard, I think that in 2014. Yes, 2014 at a higher court. You can copy this thing straight from here to here, and then you just write bibliography, and then you just say case law, and then you put this thing of Makate. I do believe that there are more than two. I do believe there are more than two. You see, I cannot pronounce this thing. Footnote 11, Desai, NO versus Desai. Then you take it from here up to here. And then there's this another case, LTA construction versus Minister of Public Work and stuff. So you just take, you can decide to take one of those things. And then legislation. Now, so here's the legislation, section 39 of 2. You can just take it this way, section 39 of 2. And then we have that thing. You have, I don't know about the books. You see, here's another case, R versus Dumayo and other, on footnote 16 and 17 says that Bitcoin versus Roseback, Powell and White. But I kind of like see this. I only see case, no book, there's no book, but this is how you find these things. Oh, here's a book of Kellos of Agency for what. But it looks like a journal or what, but you could confirm with the referencing style. And then this is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it. By bibliography, you're going to from the footnotes. Here's another case. So many here. So remember, guys, your referencing style is footnote through all the way. Footnote and bibliography are the sources which were used in this case. You don't have to look elsewhere. You just have to look in this case, and then you just have to check the footnote number of those references, and then that's it. Once you find a case, take it, put it under case, and then you move to the next one. Legislation is the act section. You look for it, you put it there. Journal, article, you search, you look for it, you paste it there. And then the other one is books. You just only put one, and that's how you do this thing. Then at the end it's going to look like this. Then we should use straight. Then at the end it's going to look like this. Legislation, as you can see, Constitution of Republic of South Africa, and then municipality, what under the KC, and then we have generally, we have one Nazo, and then we have boots. You can always put one. And then the other thing that I say that these things need footnotes. You see, footnote number 9. Here it is. So it's all about first assignment of assignment. Assignment 1, 16 August 2019. Here they has discussed the concept, the component of imperial researches and stuff like that. You can see here's a footnote. You see, so this thing is all about footnote. Just know that when you're dealing with a case, there's a footnote and bibliography. So I don't know if you guys have another question. If you have any questions, guys, please do ask while you still have time, so that we can discuss everything, and then we could see how can we fix, and where do we do what and where, so that you can pass this assignment and get a total.